Welcome back to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac, along with Trent Haston. We are your hosts. Trent, had a great time with the ladies from the Symphony Guild of Charlotte. Good show so far. And now we have one of our partners, Jeanine DeVaney.
Go ahead and say it. One of our greatest partners ever.
I love it.
What do they call it? A GOAT, a greatest of all time?
That's what Jeanine DeVaney is.
That's just because it's been a really long time I've been working here in Charlotte. That's why. Working with your dad.
Yep. It's that's what I was raised knowing, right? And that's good. I've told the story several times when I was a teenager driving a dump truck around, I started thinking about business. I asked Dad, I realized without ever being told, we align with the design and architecture community, and who are we buddies with? And the first words out of his mouth was Jeanine DeVaney with Charlotte In-Vironments.
Oh, he was a great man.
So he was very fond of you, and I am very fond of you. And I think we've known each other over 20 years now, you and I. So
I've known each other since you were 12.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 32. I'm not 32. But so Jeanine, so how many houses on the tour do you have?
Well, we have two, and I'm very excited about them. They're totally different. One is a very urban-looking home that still has traditional appointments, sort of a tone-on-tone color scheme, a very open plan that we created this open plan out of more of a traditional type of a floor plan. And the other one is very different. Some clients of mine from a couple of years back that you all did the project. Actually, you did both of these projects.
Right.
There you go. Good partnership. Is a client that we did some years ago. It was they had a house fire, and we did a total restoration of the kitchen upstairs, the kitchen downstairs, and also put in an elevator for accessibility for their parents. So it was pretty much a whole house renovation. But the really interesting thing for the people on the tour is this is not just going to be another house that you're going to see like every other house that's been renovated in the past year. The folks have traveled internationally. A lot of their time they spent in the Orient. And so a lot of their interior decorations and colors are much more of the Asian flair. So it'll be, I think, a different sort of a house to see, but the whole house is just fabulous.
Well, I said for many years the designer house, that the predecessor of what we're doing the last 3 years, you used to be the one that always got us involved in that.
Well, I did because I needed a general contractor.
I need some renovate this bathroom for me or do this.
I know. I did the kitchen or the bathroom, and those were the rooms that none of the designers wanted, but that was like my first choice. And early on, I was allowed to just do the general contract myself, and then later it was necessary to get, the house electrician.
And you wrangled my dad.
And I did wrangle your dad. We did an outdoor.
In all his tightness. We did the outdoor,
the outdoor living space. I think it was the first outdoor kitchen Charlotte had seen, and we had an outdoor living space, and it was great.
No, I will say you're very good at doing, and it's funny that you spoke about that on one of the kitchen tours. You say they have an Asian flair, so you cater to that. It's fun over my last 16 years to watch your styles and how you adapt to what people want. I mean, you do some pretty clean white kitchens, more clinical, which are nice and I like, but then you also have pizzazz with some nice stained woods and arches, and I mean...
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's not my style. It's what the house tells me to do.
There you go. Okay.
And actually there's an article written about me in the Business Journal years ago, and of course I live on a horse farm, and I told them that, it's what the house told me to do, and they called me the house whisperer.
I'm getting deep now. I'm too simple for that. That's why I can't design anything. Goodness gracious.
But I need you, hon.
But that's your logo is a triangle, though, and that's part of the deal. Explain that maybe with the designer,
Yeah. So our logo, as it's evolved over the years, is a perfect triangle. And what it stands for is the partnership between the homeowner, it's our residential logo, between the homeowner, the designer, and the contractor.
There you go.
And if that isn't perfect, or that isn't the goal, then it's not going to be as fun as it should be. And you agree with that?
Absolutely. I call it a team approach, and we pull in whatever pieces of the team that we need, even landscapers and pool people, and even other interior designers to keep
Right.
that team approach going.
And that's how it is. And also, I like your style too. You know when to step in and tell somebody they just need to have some faith and do it this way, and you know when to give a little. And I think that's a fine balance. It takes a lot of experience really to do that and personality.
I learned that from my father. He was a Army officer, but he knew how to hang with the generals and muck with
that's how you run your
the
farm
troops too.
That's good. So do you do a lot of farmhouses?
I have done a number of farmhouses and even some barns out in Union County lately since I'm living out there. And I'm sort of expanding my base into some other areas, Union County up at the lake. And also I'm doing a couple of projects with Andy Roby and Raleigh.
Great. That's good.
They're just in the beginning stage, but we've got a nice whole house renovation. And a Charlotte client here is moving up that way. So I'll be going up there in about a week to meet with her, and already talked to Nicole Goolsby up there. We've got 2 now.
Hey, how cool is it as we've grown our business to other markets, and we're doing it, trying to do it methodically and do it right. I mean, we have Nicole Goolsby running that office, which I'm so proud of. I mean, it's great. It isn't the good old boys network anymore.
No, now it's a good old girl
evolving.
network.
And we're trying to give the best product to our clients, and
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
awesome to hear.
Well, folks, come on out. You can see some of Jeanine's work. You can see some of Andrew Roby's work. The kitchentourscharlotte.com, kitchentourscharlotte.com. 3rd annual Heart of the Home Kitchen Tour, October 15th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Trent says tickets are $1,000. He is wrong.
And I was
$25.
And for you, we'll
$25.
give you a ticket for $25. Janine, thanks for being here.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much, Trent.
And the Panthers need to get their act together today.